Hello, Americans. Another friend and subscribers around the world. Back again, man. So today is actually the first video I've done since Grizz was killed. So I'm happy that I had some videos recorded, edited. I did a little bit of editing and stuff, but I've really been devastated, man. Completely and utterly heartbroken and devastated. I'm still in shock. Hey, Kai! Oh, did you get shocked? You okay? Don't get by it. Yeah, I must have got shocked. You know, well, first of all, man, coming up here by myself, well, me and Kai, that I would have had Kitty. Oh, it's amazing up here, though. It's cold. I'll tell you what, it's busier up here than it was opening bow hunting. It's insanely busy today. But maybe the cooler weather and been raining for a couple of days. But anyway, I would have had Miss Kitty come because I haven't been sleeping too good it's been 3 days. See what was going on. I'm glad I got back to the truck. There's a couple of hunters. I don't know if they were scoping out to go down this road or scoping out my rig, man. A little white blazer. So, man, I just threw my train of thought off. This camp here has been exactly like that for 3 weeks. For actually a day over 3 weeks. I don't know if they come up on late at night on Friday nights, and then there's a camp down below that's been over right at 2 weeks. Same thing, just a tent. Dang. This is my highest fence. I've never had a fire. Man, I guess you can't even hunt this or nothing right now. I can still check my fences, but I wonder if they got this on that. They've got a sign on that other road, where they cut down the trees trying to block it. So I've been it's so busy up here. I'm kind of going checking fences in between where there's rigs. Like I said, man, there's more folks. I didn't show a video of it, man, but they're camped in spots that it wasn't no camping spot, but it is now. So anyway, back to old Grizz. You know that pondered on it or whatever, and Grizz it'd be 4 in January, so that 3.5 years that we had him, and really, that You know, a lot of folks send their condolences and stuff. Dude, I never lost a dog, you know, that was killed, you know, or ran over, or when never. You know, I've had, me and Miss Kitty together we had Samson was our first dog. We got him when he was a puppy. We got him before we got married and had him for 16 or 17 years. And then we had Coot, you know, which you remember, Cooter. And we had Cooter for 16 or 17 years. And then Kai's, I think he's 7. And then Grizz. You know, we had we were pretty much a halfway home for dogs, too. We'd always take people's dogs. You know, one time we had 5 or 6 dogs, you know, just keeping them until we could find a home for them, man, because we had Shoshone and Ginger. And I did have Roscoe, a little puppy that we got when I still had Coot. And we were in DMB, and this lady was giving puppies away or whatever. Or she had, I think she just had Roscoe. I can't remember. Anyway, she gave me this puppy, you know, and he was just a little rat dog puppy. And turned out he had parvo, man. So I lost him in just like a couple of weeks or something like that. It was pretty devastating too, but you know, losing Samson and losing Cooter, you know, they got old, man, and you knew it was, you know, coming. You know, it was sad and heartbreaking it is, but you got to spend, you know, 15 years with them and stuff. And old Grizz, being as big as he was, you know, I'd researched, and he was so majestic, man. It's, you know, the videos and stuff don't do nothing, man. He was massive, man. Gentle giant. He was just majestic, and his head was just amazing. You know, he was like 150 pounds. You know, and when he stood up, like Muskrat said, man, Muskrat jumped up on Muskrat's shoulders, and he's looking him straight in the eye. Man, that's how big old Grizz was. Anyway, so, you know, researching and looking and stuff like that, you know, I knew because he was a bigger breeds always seem to pass away, you know, sooner than some, but you just never know. But I figured, you know, man, at least a good 10 years, and guess not. Man, heartbreaking. I just to lose him like that is unreal, man. Unreal. I mean, we live acres from anything, you know. What was he doing? I'm 99% sure he was chasing something, man. You know, not a deer, man. It was probably a cougar or a bear or something. Probably just protecting us. Gosh. It kills me. Man, there's something else I was going to say. Oh, and then, you know, I'm not looking forward to, I guess I'll scroll down. Not looking forward to, you know, like I said, this is the 3rd day, but everything I do, you know, my dogs, I'm telling you, man, I like my dogs more than most people. I love them. And, you know, that my dogs, other than Grizz, wasn't a big mountain dog, so I'd bring him up here, you know, a couple times a year. He likes to lay in the shade, man. He ain't too much into the hoofing around. He is at first, but it whoops him, man. He's He's a homebody. That's why I just don't get it, man. Just don't get it. But I expected him to die of old age. But what I was getting at is like when I pull in, you know, it's the everyday thing. I'm with my dogs. Other than when I'd come up here, you know, I'm with my dogs 24/7, man. They sleep next to my bed. I mean, they are, you know, only thing closer than my dogs to me is my wife. You know, my kids might be even. So today, you know, this afternoon when I pull in is going to be heartbreaking for me because, you know, man, when I'd pull in, Grizz would always run out, meet me halfway up the drive, man. And if you're not, man, a dog person, you know, a lot of you, you know, and thank you very much for all your well wishes and stuff, man. I appreciate it. I was already getting behind because I've been so busy. So I was already getting behind on some of the messages. And, you know, with Grizz and stuff, I read a lot of them. I think I hearted them. But I've gotten way behind, so, and I definitely appreciate it all. But we'll get through it, but, you know, like it says on his headstone, man, I will miss him forever.